Look at this dude.
There. I apologize for the cliffhanger for anybody who might have been like, one last video when watching that one. Because now they're like, you know, I'll see what happens next. Well, now you gotta watch another one. Anyway, let's get back to it. Come on, this will only take a moment, alright? What's going on? Leon, it would seem Fordella here has come all the way to Gridania to find us. Sounds like it. I've explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. Aye, and it'll be over sooner if you shut up and come with me. Okay. We were just about to get the hell out of here, but alright, what's up? It's Ehrenwald. Sitting down.
Ehrenwald! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Afraid so. The chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look,
He knows me too well.
you already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
Damn, I like the first two choices the most. We'll be sure to give your regards to the Telophora. You can count on that. They'll pay for this.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero. Do you know that?
I was gonna say, she's gonna slap him for that comment.
You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphinaud and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
Hell no.
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
They'll make a cute couple for sure. I would say they already do, but I don't think Fordola is ever going to admit to something like that. I rather doubt that Fordola obtained the Kyrugian's permission before bringing Erenbold halfway across the Rhone. Yeah, I got it too. And solely to deliver a message at that. I should both have known better. But what's done is done. I will not soon forget his words. Right. Uh-huh. After Pagelson, I had assumed that Telothroi would continue to target settlements, but it is plain they considered Xelphatol a mere obstacle on the road to Carteneau. What then draws them to the flats? I must keep a close eye on their movements. Right. Alisaie? You can tell me later what that was all about, but judging by the set of Alphinaud's jaw, it appears to have done him some good. I think so. Thancred and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to the communications officer, Amalja and Kobold forces are also bound for Carteneau as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same, by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. Yep. Upon joining the battle at Carteneau, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Here we go again. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to participate in the battle and view these scenes in their entirety. Great. That's the reason why I cut the video there. Your progress through the battle will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. They finally added checkpoints to quest battles. Finally. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. So you gotta come back and try again before you do anything else. Got it. Otherwise you lose your... It's a temporary save then. I understand. It will not hold if you go fuck off and do something else. Alright, let's do it. What's going on?
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Sharlayan, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphinaud?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphinaud. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
You bastard!
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Right. This is where, you know, Bahamut came out at the beginning of the game and everything. At the end of 1.0, so... There's a lot of history here. A lot of PvP matches too, but... we don't talk about those that much. Well, here we go. Full fucking party. Let's do this shit. We got the whole posse together. 8 people. Enough for a trial. Listen well, friends. The Telophoroi are sweeping, across Carteneau. As for the Ascian, he was briefly sighted above the battlefield, but has since vanished. He likely intends to watch events unfold from afar. Thus far, the movements of the lunar primals have proven difficult to predict. Even when poised... give me a sec. To ambush our troops, they instead withdraw for some unknown reason. Whatever the Telophoroi's plan may be, the primals are our primary targets. Understood. They will not elude the Scions for long.
Prepare yourself.
We cannot allow ourselves to be stalled here. With what Thancred said. Let's do this shit. So they would overwhelm us with sheer numbers. It's gonna take more than that. I will keep them occupied. The rest of you seek out the primals. Alright then. Let us divide our forces that we may locate the primals more swiftly. Thancred, Y'shtola, and I shall head east. Sounds good. I'll concentrate my efforts on the Tempered. With luck, I should have the chance to cure some of them. Then I'll go west. Leon, Alphinaud, come with me. Look at him already leading us. Something's not right. I do not see any primals. As the silence spread out across the field, Alize and G'raha take the fight to the Telophoroi. But there are so many. There are so many of them. I won't be curing anyone at this rate. We'll have to incapacitate them first. I have no idea what any of this does, so... What the hell that just did? No idea what any of this shit does.
Allow me.
Don't need it yet. Actually, G'raha might. Damn, that's one hell of a combo. Their tempering has gone too far to treat them here on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? With this degree of physical alteration, I fear they are beyond help. Imperials will know I hate to see them in such pain. We must see that their suffering is not prolonged.
It's just the beginning.
G'raha's a tank over here. Dude, dude's about to die. Well, that's what that does. Oh no, I'm too close to G'raha. God damn it! There, I did what I could. It seems we've earned a moment's respite. Now let us take this opportunity to cure the tempered. Send Angela to cure the tempered. Alright. With me, Alize. Alright, now what? I'm with you. I'll talk to Angela. Alright. Oh, look who it is. Of course he's here watching. Do you see that? Yeah, we do. The glyph? Yes. How worried should we be? Listen well and judge for yourself. Though I can see ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the heart of Cartano. But now that I am here, things have become clear. The flats conceal an etheric confluence like to the pillars of the Azim Steppe, but greater in scale. Far greater. Oh, no way. You blow this whole place up is what you're getting at? The glyphs that Van Daniel has conjured reach into its very midst. And I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption to the flow of ether would sow chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. If he would go so far, come as little surprise. We must needs protect the confluence at all costs. So that's why he picked this spot. Defeat Lunar Odin and defend the ethereal confluence. Holy shit. Is that Odin? So the time has come to pit my blade against his. Follow my lead. Go for it, Chad Fred. We're with you. I'll do what I can without knowing what any of this does. That's a heal. And this. Region. Gotcha. Oh! Leave the chains to me, Ryanja. It's your turn to act as a shield.
I shall protect.
That one was pretty obvious by the way it looks on the hotbar. That's why I said when we fought Varus, there was 3 Giga Chads holding off Varus' attacks. In, I've corrected my mistake. In, Sid's Dream or whatever of the past, when we were there. Yeah, I figured, that's why I moved away. This does not bode well. We best brace ourselves. Oh, it's an AoE. I got it. I saw it just now. Such strength. It will take all 3 of us to protect the confluence. But first, Tancred doth require our aid. There we go.
Away with you!
Wait for it.
The best defense is a good defense.
Hey! Tancred just demonstrated the level 3 limit break for Gunbreaker. Very well done. We were fortunate on this occasion. Now it's our turn. Odin is preparing to strike again. Stay out of his reach, but guarding the confluence first. Must come first, sorry. Oh shit. and yet stands. A glutton for punishment, it would seem. Did you expect anything else? In which case, I'd be glad to oblige him. Ultimate Dantetsuken? Oh god. Jesus Christ. That was filling up really fucking fast. I was like, he's about to slice us all in half. Meanwhile, Grahatia and Alize prepare to lock swords with Lunar Ravana. Of course. And I get to play as Graha. That must be Ravana. A formidable opponent by all accounts, but so are we. Tell him about it. Now to learn someone else completely fucking new. Alright. This quest battle is hard just by merit of, if you're not familiar with the job classes based on the ones that they're using, basically, you're fucked. So it falls to us to protect the confluence from this fiend. Yeah, that's just a recovering too. Alright, this should be a dot, right? Well, didn't work. Like moths to the flame. We have to keep them from the confluence, but there are so many. And allow me, a quick casting of break should buy us time. Oh, look at that. Ow.
I have you now.
Oh! You son of a... That was a little close for comfort. But now's our chance. Well, right after I heal myself, hold on. Lunar nails. And a wave of malevolent ether. Dude, Alize, you're gonna fucking die. Jesus. He's gathering ether. Graha, try stopping him with break. I'll do my best, yeah. I have a way of breaking his defenses, but I'll need time. Keep him occupied. Easier said than done. Understood. Let us hope that break works as intended. Recast it when you need to. Alright, I'm ready. It's now or never. There, that worked. Alice's attack has broken Lunar Ravana's defenses. Damn, this is stressful. Shit is not easy. Jesus Christ. Whew. Holding my breath for a while there. Not even realizing it. At the self-same moment, you stand shoulder to shoulder with Alphino and Justinian, resolved to lay Lunar Ifrit low. You betrayed the shareholders! Oh wait, wrong media. Lunar Ifrit. The one Ehrenwald and Fordola encountered. This bastard's gonna pay for putting Ehrenwald in a wheelchair. Let's fuck him up! This is not to be taken lightly. Be on your guard. This one. I knew he said something else. Whatever those are, they bode ill for us. Smash them to pieces before it's too late. Oh fuck, I could have finished my combo. Like how they already know where to go before all three of them even appear. But I still got hit by that. That's some fucking bullshit right there. Apparently I was still just inside the range. The thing about following what the NPCs do, they only do the bare minimum. They will move just barely out of range, if that. Sometimes they actually stay inside enough to get hit. So they made sure it isn't a complete giveaway where you should stand. Hey Alphino, shouldn't you be healing the fucking confluence? I'm gonna face him away, because... More- oh my god, more of them? Our foe seeks to destroy the confluence and us along with it! There's way too fucking many. So it's come to this. I'm gonna pull some heroic badass thing. Oh shit! That did it. Shadow clones. Not what I was expecting. Shadow clones using Stardiver all at the same time on each nail. That's insane. As long as I draw breath, I won't give in. time we ended this. Agreed. You got so desperate, you just started spamming the same attack over and over. Jesus.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. You bastard! Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Kiss my ass. Fucking prick.
Glory be to Garlemald.
Make it.
How fare the Tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
To the very end.
To the very end.
We don't give up until then. Never. There you have it, folks. Master Yoshisoken there with the main theme. Yoshitaka Amano, the illustrator. Like I said before, the torch was passed down, right? From Nobu Uematsu to Soken. Alright, folks, as always, I'm gonna let the credits play uninterrupted to give pay proper tribute to these beautiful people who have worked so hard to bring this project to life. So, I'll be back when it's over.
those who rise, a prayer to keep us ever by your side, an undying promise that we just might carry on in a song. Pray don't forget us, your bygone kin, with one world's end as a new begin. And should our souls scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand tall. Time
Brilliant. Yoko Taro for the Yorha Dark Apocalypse as a guest creator, and Tetsuya Nomura did the Eden raids apparently. That's pretty cool. Maybe FFA has a special place in Nomura's heart, right? He was the character designer for FF7 and 8. Even games after that, but those were primarily like the things he's most known for, I think. Hence Squall and Cloud's clothing and their overall appearance. Actually explains a lot about Gunbreaker animations that I was going to go into after this. I can kind of tie it in. Ah, there we go, we're finished. Alright. Let's wrap this up. Hey everybody! I will recommend that the Alliance keep a closer watch over Carteneau. The Telophoroi may have failed in their attempt to destroy the Confluence this time, but there is not to stop them trying again. Yeah. Throughout the battle, I could not shake the feeling that all present were performing for the amusement of Fandaniel. Nor did his blithe reaction to this latest defeat give me cause to think otherwise. I can only conclude that such failures are of little consequence to his broader scheme, whatever it may be. The Carteneau Flats seem fated to play a prominent role in the history of the realm, do they not? I wonder, might the abundance of ether that floweth through the region have led the Allagans to entomb Omega there? That's a good question. It was decent of Lord Emmerich to bear us home aboard his airship. The gods only know how we would have squeezed this many people onto the Bonanza. Yeah, you have to tell Totaro we need to make some adjustments and make it a little bigger. Many though the enemy were, their numbers consisted largely of tempered beastmen, with a few lunar primals to keep things interesting. The Garleans themselves ventured little and lost less. Yeah. It has ever been the Empire's way to have others fight their battles, but even they would blush at the Telophoroi's use of tempered slaves. Yeah, I mean, this isn't really their will either, is it? Well, not to our knowledge. Xenos and Fandaniel kind of just took them over. The temper that we were able to treat will be taken to the city-states for observation. As soon as the Alliance is satisfied that they're fully recovered, they will be free to return home. At the close of the battle, when the clouds parted and the moon shone down on us all, I cannot well express how I felt. Somehow, it seemed more a beginning than an ending. It did, didn't it? Very ominous as well. You should have seen my face when Lord Emmerich turned up on our doorstep. Did none of you think to send word he was bringing you home? We're kind of busy, Totaro. Jesus. Sorry you weren't able to gussy yourself up for him. I trust you all enjoyed a comfortable flight aboard the Pride of the Ishgardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. You have thought of everything, Lord Emmerich. May I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Think nothing of it. Our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. Estinian? It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. I merely grow weary of wandering the Far East. But you would only know he was there if you did the Dragoon job quest line. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophoroi have been driven from Carteneau, 'tis like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. Wasn't he also the last guy we talked to right before Shadowbringers also? Right after the last quest battle for Stormblood before it officially changed to Shadowbringers, he was the last guy we talked to also. Emmerich. On the evidence of the Grand Company of Eorzea's first joint military operation, however, I am confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. Wow. As such, while our forces keep the Telophoroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of etherology, we are better qualified to find the solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There's a time and a place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. I confess, I had hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telophoroi's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. Yeah, that's probably true. And then it will begin. The one who awaits at the heart of the chaos will come for us. For you. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that rabid dog. Yet, in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities. The final days themselves. Excuse me. God damn. Yes, alright, Alphino. We need a plan, not portents. As Tancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manner of places, not least Charmian. According to Kryl, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telophoroi, that remains a matter of speculation. One thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortuno's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter beareth further investigation. I do heartily concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for the answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sharlayan hath ever been the wellspring of etherological knowledge. I care not where we go. Here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, Leon? Might you be persuaded to join us? I like the last answer. If it means I can have words with Fortuno. Only after I do. I guess I gotta get in line, huh, Alize? If he and his friends in the Forum think we'll leave them alone if they ignore us, they're in for a shock. Tell him, Alize. Tell him! It appears we are in agreement. We have but to wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve tall structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. Keep it on the DL, yo. You've learned the emote shush. Yeah. I swear that is a clever way of Square Enix saying, don't spoil it! Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital, of course, we gotta see one last look at what they're doing. Holy shit! That's the weapon he chose, huh? A lunar glowing scythe. I mean, it looks, has the same glow as the lunar primal, so.
Those Eorzeans certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Carteneau came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach. The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
This new outfit Xenos got. That must be the tower they built then, too, in the background.
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
Fucking believable. He's willing to go this far just to fight me again. Fucking psychopath.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
On dawn, grim purpose shines and gazes cast toward moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps a guide what end betides. Nice poetry. Under the darkened moon. That's a pretty heavy weight on my shoulders. Your steps to guide what end betides. The fate of the star rests on your shoulders. It's oh, quite a bit much, isn't it? Well, that's it for now. Next quest, the next ship to set sail, or to sail, I should say. By Alcino. Nice picture. Well, that's it for the story for now, folks. I wanted to add a little bonus to the end of this video, because of something I did, with FF7 on my first playthrough, and I tried to do it again afterwards. And a few, as well with other games too, other Final Fantasy games in the marathon. So for those just concerned with the story, I'm not moving on from here. You can go ahead and click on the next video if you want. The rest of this video is just something of a miscellaneous thing. We're breaking character a little bit here. We're taking Leon out of, character a little. I wanted to demonstrate all the limit breaks in the game. The limit break techniques in the game. Primarily the roll ones, because some of them are nice little Easter egg references to, what's it called? They're nice little Easter egg references to past Final Fantasy games. So I figured it had a place, now that we're basically at the beginning of the end, the final chapter of this game. Yeah, I figured it's a good time. So yeah, if you're just concerned with the story, you can safely click on the next video. The rest of this will just be a quick showcase of limit break techniques. Let me turn on Explorer mode. It's something I had in mind of doing for a while now. Like, just for a while. I can't remember when I conceived of it now, but I'm gonna go to my favorite place for it too. Thankfully, you can change job classes in, while you're in here. So I don't have to keep resetting or whatever. But yeah, after this, I'll close out the video, so no more story from here on out. No particular order either, I'm just gonna go down the... Oh, wait! Well, that's the first thing I gotta do. The first thing I'm fucking up is I'm on the wrong version of this character. So I gotta switch characters first. Because this one doesn't have all the job classes unlocked. Well, the first thing I'm fucking up. Last time we're gonna see that title screen. Yeah, that's fine. Wait. God damn it, I should have checked earlier. I wanted to see if the data center travel's up and running again yet, but I doubt it. They are so fucked right now. How many people wanted to use it at once? 1,500 requests per minute. Jesus Christ, dude. Everybody wanted to go to another data center and be like, I'm here! I'm here! Do it now! That was people's excitement right there. For wanting to travel to different data centers. And the system just broke. It broke by the time I was awake. I bet it happened within like the first couple hours after the maintenance was over. That's funny. Anyway. Okay, let's try this again. My favorite spot for doing anything in Explorer mode, G-post picks, or, you know, looking at limit breaks. First of all, it's this dungeon. But second of all, my actual favorite spot is, I think it's pretty obvious. Last time we were here, I pointed it out pretty succinctly. The dead worms over there. Right here. First, we need a spot, or we need a target. Boom! Hold on. I want to put him in the right spot. I thought he was going to appear in front of me. Right there. Beautiful view of the setting sun over there. Or rising, whatever it is. Alright, so let's start with Paladin. Now, it's important to note, the first two limit breaks are across the board the same by roll, determined by roll. The third one is the one that's determined by job class, though it has the same effect. For the most part, it has the same exact effect. It's just, the animation is different based on job class and the name of it as well. So, let's start with this one. This one doesn't even require a target. Level 1 limit break, what's it called? Shield Wall. Okay. Level 2. Stronghold. Level 3. Last Bastion. Holy shit, it's like a gigantic Sheltron. Oh, I can't use Sheltron, but that's pretty cool. Literally a giant metal wall. Okay? Now I'll just go down the list from here. So, just to make it less confusing and just get it over with. So you guys remember for FF7 I showed all the summon magic at close to the end when we were in the northern crater? My first time through FF7 I fucked up and didn't even show them all. I tried to at the last second when I had already initiated the final battle sequence. And I think I showed all the limit breaks too, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. Alright, so level 1 for DPS. Braver, which is a different animation, but as you can see that was Cloud's Buster Sword, because Cloud is the one who uses Braver. It's his very first limit break technique, where he just jumps into the air and comes slashing down. But now it's 2 slashes midair, and then they send 2 moon-shaped scythes or scythes out in front of him. Longer range, basically. Level 2, Blade Dance, basically a mini version of Omni Slash. Finishing with what used to be Braver, basically, but that's how Omni Slash ends as well. Albeit the long-ass charge time. And now for the Dragoon exclusive limit break, the level 3. Dragon Song Badge. We've seen this a few times already. One more time. That was a little quick. Different angle. You gotta love that Giga Chad pose at the end. That's a good one. Some of them you have to get from different angles to actually see everything. I think I'll finish with Reaper. That I will do, yeah. Oh, here's one. What? Oh, right, you have to... Yeah, there. So now for the range. This one I like. Another, What? Why not? What the fuck was that about? This references FF7 and FF8. The level 1 range DPS roll limit break is none other than Big Shot, Barrett's limit break. Suck on this! As he would say in the remake. Or kiss my ass! You know. So yeah, it looks a lot like it, except you pull out a crossbow in this one and shoot a giant laser rather than a fireball out of a gun grafted to your arm. And level 2, my personal favorite, Desperado. Unfortunately not as cool as Laguna's, you know, Desperado, but hey, you gotta make it what you can, right? You guys remember Desperado from FF8? Laguna does it, Swalt Dad. He throws a grenade, clings to the ceiling with a hook that they pulls out of nowhere, out of his ass, and then starts shooting the shit out of the enemies from midair before coming off of it. The grenade blows up as he poses really cool, Giga Chad-like. Here we just get 2 crossbows that shoot 2 giant lasers at the same time. And then for Dancer's exclusive level 3 limit break, we get Crimson Lotus, which is actually an emote. Fucking beautiful. I love it. One more time from a different angle. The camera can't zoom out far enough for you to actually see everything way over there. You have to see it from this angle, which I already did. And there you go. Alright, Ninja. Whenever the game decides to let me. Chimatsuri? We've seen Yuguri do this a bunch of times. That one was simple enough that I don't need to do a different angle. Paladin, we did that. Warrior? Oh, shit. Keep forgetting to, there. There we go. We've already seen level 1 and 2. They don't change, right? Just making sure. No, they don't. It's always the same for tanks. Okay. Making sure. Landwaker. A rock wall. There you go. This is easy to change because, you know, we're not attacking it. Now we saw this during the Dark Knight one we saw during the fight against the Warrior of Light, the Seed of Sacrifice. We got the honor of using it. There we go. Saved all our asses. I was wondering if it was me or the other Dark Knight were gonna activate it first. I guess I got, you know, I got lucky, but I was trying to be careful not to jump the gun either. Ah, White Mage. The healer roll ones. Healing Wind. One of Aerith's limit breaks. Looks just like it too. Another FF7 reference. Level 2 for healer roll class. Or roll. Breath of the Earth. Another Aerith one. I forget what that one actually does in FF7 though. Also, I think it is hers. I'll have to double check, but... Then we got... the Pulse of Life. Another one of Aerith's limit breaks. And yeah, there's her pull. There it is. Aerith's staff. And that's what she does. That's the White Mage one. She gets down on her knees and prays in front of her staff while it floats in front of her. So, a lot of FF7 fan service with the healer one, huh? Alright. Next, Scholar. You see what they do. Angel Feathers. Whoa. Oh, that's cute! They pull out a fairy! And revive everybody. Astrologian? Astral Stasis. That is a beautiful light show. Love it. Monk! I bet this is gonna be Final Heaven. Tifa's limit break, right? Hold on. Yep, there it is. Too bad they couldn't use Zell's version from FF8 where he runs an entire lap around the planet before actually, you know, delivering the punch to the enemy, right? And for the longest time, that was the only limit break that any DPS, melee DPS, would ever use. There was no exclusives back when the game first started. I wasn't trying to push square to, there we go, do that. But they added exclusive limit breaks, I don't know when, much later in the game's lifespan. Now this one I've seen way too many times to count. Samurais use this, are always like, in my experience, when there's a samurai in the party, they're always the first one to use the limit break as soon as it becomes appropriate to do so. Doom of the Living, I've seen this so many damn times in battle. So that's the full animation. I should say I hear it, because with all the chaos going on, I never actually got to see the full animation before the final attack there. But yeah, I constantly hear that every Alliance raid at least once, maybe. Maybe not every single one, but most of the time. Nowadays I hear the Reaper one just as often. See what bards get. Sagittarius arrow. Oh, yeah, it's my zodiac sign. Oh shit! Literally brings holy arrows down from heaven. I like it. Machinist? This one better resemble Laguna's more. Oh right, I have to... There. I want to see some machine gun fire or something. It's gonna happen. Satellite beam! Oh! One of Barrett's! Barrett's level 3 limit break from FF7. Oh! I think it does it justice. Yeah. That means no... Oh! God damn it. That means no catastrophe from Barrett, though. You know, where he jumps up in the air and fires a giant laser out of his arm gun. Feels bad. But hey, Satellite Beam ain't bad. It fits the Machinist in this game a little more, too, so I see why they went with that choice. Now, we have, magical DPS, which have their own limit breaks as well. So let's start with this. What the hell is this? Oh, you have to... okay. Sky Shard. Never heard of it. Might be original. But let me see that again. I think... some Void Gate opened up in the sky? I can't really get a good look at it, but yeah. Starstorm. Sounds familiar. I mean, I'm not talking about the other times we've seen it in FF14, alright? I'm talking about it sounds familiar from, you know, like from a previous game somewhere. I didn't have my chat open at all. I see what you wrote now, Crimson. Let's see. Finally, we have the Black Mage exclusive. Meteor, of course. Sephiroth's final fucking attack trying to destroy the planet. With the black materia. Good shit, good shit. Alright. Now, Summoner and Red Mage. What do you guys got? Right, I have to do this every time. Terraflare, Bahamut Zero's attack from FF7, and this Bahamut's ultimate attack. Oh shit! You even get Bahamut wings. That's fucking sick. Red Mage, last one. And then Reaper, of course, I haven't forgotten. What do we got? Vermilion Scourge. Flashbang out! See, that one bears repeating just for the fucking memes, because people do call it a flashbang with how blinding it is. Look at this shit. That's somebody screaming after they just lost their eyesight seeing that shit. Jesus Christ. Alright. And now finally Reaper. One second. So then, yeah, now we have finally Reaper. Here we go. The end. How appropriate for Endwalker. One more time. From this angle. Jesus Christ, dude, that sight that appears at the end is amazing. Also, one last detail. This one I will give a third look because, well, the character's transformation. You temporarily transform just like you do when you use Enshrouded. Cool stuff. And that's all, folks. So yeah, I wanted to at least showcase once all the LBs. Did I even use Gunbreaker? No, I think I was holding that one for the end too. Well, there you go. Now we can finish with this one. Good thing I didn't forget. But we saw Thancred use it in the quest battle, so it's same thing. Gunmetal Soul. Yeah, since unfortunately Gunbreaker turned out to be a tank instead of a DPS, we don't get to see, like, you know, Squall's Lionheart, his final limit break or something as, you know. Same with Cloud's Omni Slash, could have been Dark Knight's limit break if it was a DPS instead, but the roles must serve their purpose, so we get a tank limit break. I guess shoots a bunch of ether cartridges into the air that make a giant barrier. Oh, Gunmetal Soul. I like it. Alright, now we're done. Wait, let me face this way so I'm in the light. Whew, I guess I can put this dude away. There we go. Alright folks, that is officially it for me. I just wanted to go ahead and do a little showcase there before we get started on the final battle, essentially, which is the final chapter of Vista, Endwalker. It's been 9 long months since I started this marathon. October of 2021. And it's been a long-ass journey, excuse me. It's been a long-ass journey, but I'm finally at the beginning of the end. A really long, long road all the way to Endwalker, chronicling every mainline Final Fantasy title that was ever released by Square Enix, along with a couple with sequels here and there, all the way up to their latest iteration, which is Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Soon to be, you know, whatever you would call it, I guess, superseded, whatever, by Final Fantasy XVI next year. But for now, it's their latest release in the mainline franchise. One second. And yeah, been a long road getting here, but there it is. Oh, and for those wondering about Desperado, real quick, it's 15 seconds. For those wondering about Desperado, the Laguna limit break, you can see the FF8 version here in case y'all don't remember from when we played FF8. I'll show it to y'all right now. It's what I would have preferred, but again, it's just not possible with FF14 child classes. Here, let me do this. That's what I fucking call Desperado right there. I love that shit. That shit is good. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so it's been a long journey coming here, but I'm glad we finally made it. So, that's pretty much it. Next stream, we finally get into it. Though I will warn you all ahead of time, I'm gonna start this next expansion the same way I started this one. If you guys remember what happened in part 1 and potentially part 2, I can't remember how long it stretched out, but if you guys remember what happened in part 1 of my Shadowbringers playthrough, the very first stream of Shadowbringers, I'm gonna start the next one very much the same way. So, for those of y'all who forgot, well, go back and see what I did. Otherwise, well, you know what I'm gonna do. So that's all from me for now. As always, I thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to Aiden Lorcan. Special thanks to Aiden Lorcan, Deathwing Duck, and Crimson Arrival for coming by to watch live and keep me company as I record these videos. I appreciate you all very much as always. And to all of you watching in the future, I appreciate you as well. As always, I appreciate all the support you give me on YouTube and Twitch, whichever platform you choose, you know, whichever one takes your fancy. I appreciate it regardless. I'll never ask for it, but always appreciate your support, whether you just watch and just enjoy it that way. Well, hey, And I'm glad to see other people enjoy my content other than myself and whoever I may choose to personally share it with later in the future. You know, whoever's interested. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, as always, please take care of yourselves. You know, look after each other. Stay safe out there. And until next time, as always, please have a good morning. No, a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. I will see you all then. Peace. And now for the little cherry on top. I guess I should have left the duty first. There we go.
To fray, its land rent by tooth and claw.
Myself, you know. And I've had enough of this rabble. Come on!
As the chaos spread, the star seemed doomed to unravel, and yet there were those who stood in defiance of that fate.
The hour is come, Vritra. It's all or nothing.
Will our hero deign to play their part?
You took your time. 'Tis as we feared. The respite afforded this land was but fleeting. The end draweth nigh.
the world is lost to ruin.
It would. Come what may, we shall live on. We must.
Do as you must, then. But we Scions will fight. Until the heavens fall. Until our last breath.
Bring blades dark and light.